Hello, everybody. My name is Rosa X Rain, and I will be your host tonight for 406 Gamers. As you can tell, the sound quality is a little bit better because I took Woozle's advice. Because sometimes he's right, and I needed to buck up and just borrow his headset for a little bit until I get mine. Because we have a new sponsor. They're called Psycho Audio. They have some really dank looking headsets, and I mean, they have some really cool features and stuff, and I really want to try it out. I'm really excited because I've heard nothing but good. So, this is not Lucid 9, obviously. I know I was looking at Steam for more games to play because I do play more games than that, and I really deeply enjoy looking at the free to play and frees, not only because I'm poor and I'm broke, but I'm very into it. And this is an indie click to play game, as far as I can tell from what I read a little bit about it. It's by a small developer. His name is Brad Moore. I believe that's what it says. And it's a click to play, that sort of thing. It just looked really interesting, so I'm just gonna get right into it. Another dull day passes as you struggle to manage your failing farm. Your crops are beginning to wilt, and your cow is sick. Wow, my life is awesome! For some time, the land has been very quiet. The air has grown thick and foul. Each passing day, you feel more uncertain of things. Will you ever return to how they were? If things will ever return to how they were before. Gosh, there I am not being able to talk again. Perhaps it is up to you? Well, I mean, yeah. Of course it's up to me. It's my life. I gotta change it somehow. Not everything's just gonna fall from the sky. You've made up your mind. You're going to do something about it. You stand in front of your humble home pondering what you should do next. Go to the crops, go in the house, go in the shed. I'm gonna go to the crops because, I mean, it's failing and everything, and I need to take a look at that, don't I? A path divides the crops you have labored so hard to prosper these past months. A penetrating odor reminds you that your plants are decaying away and time is running short. Follow the path, go into the pen, go back to the house. I'm gonna go into the pen. Oh, that must be the sick cow. A toxic fume burns your nose as you enter the pen. Your poor cow lays lifeless on the ground as a growing blight slowly begins to consume her body. Darn! The cow died. You feel sick to your stomach as you stand there, especially as you stare at the black mushrooms that dot the ground. Grab a mushroom, inspect the water, leave the pen. Well, I mean, the cow is obviously dead. Why would I want to grab one of the mushrooms? Because they might equal death. Or inspect the water. I'm going to grab a mushroom, see what happens. You kneel down to grab a mushroom. As you begin to rip it out of the ground, a cloud of spores spray the mushroom. Your hands begin to burn and melt as you observe them. Slowly, your bottle shrivels up into a dark, moist consistency. I hate that word! Oh, I'm sorry. I just probably killed your... I'm not used to having something so close to my face. I usually record on my phone. But, oh, gosh, I hate the word moist so much. You could probably hear me covering my face because, it just gives me the jeebers. Most consistency as the poison spreads. I'm gonna die. You die, eventually, after crawling about on the ground. Your adventure ends here. Oh, it's one of those games. That's great. Achievement. I just got an achievement. Those are some serious shrooms. Oh, that's great. I'm gonna do it again. Another dull day passes as you struggle to manage your failing farm. Yeah. Just skip. Well, the crops. I'm gonna go in the house this time. Entering the house, you feel a subtle uneasiness as if the growing blight outside has penetrated the walls of your safe haven. From what you see, however, everything is the same as you left it. Perhaps this may be a good time to just lay in bed and wish that your problems will just go away. You fight the notion, but the temptation is still there. Yes, as someone who has battled depression, and this is a real thing, and I go through it a lot. Like, I will literally just sit in my chair, hide, play video games, binge watch a show, or read my phone instead of dealing with my problems. And it's a serious issue. And if you guys have any problems with that, you need to go and tell somebody. Because, I mean, that's serious. And I know that I just randomly got into that, but I've been feeling that way a lot lately, that I just want to go in my bed and just hide because I've had a lot of stress at work, a lot of stress at home and everything, but I'm not one of those people to just go do that. I want to go out and do something about it. So, I mean, I've worked really hard with that, and it's a real thing. It's just a pain, really. The temptation is always there. Read in your journal, open chest, lay in bed, and go back outside. I'm not going to lay in the bed. I told you guys I wouldn't do that. But, open the chest. I'm going to get attacked by spitters, aren't I? You open the chest to find nothing more than a pile of papers. It seems you have less valuables than you anticipated. You close the chest. I'm going to read my journal. Dear Journal, another unusual day on the farm. The crops are growing with good health. Bethane is also doing quite well, never disappointed with the milk she provides. If things continue to go well, I may be able to invest in more animals. A farmer can only be so social with a cow. Well, that just went downhill, didn't it? Dot, dot, dot. Dear Journal, today has been an unfortunate day. Somebody broke into my shed and stole some things. I usually don't mind if someone steals a bite to eat from the garden, but to take my equipment, well, I put a lock on the door and hid the key. Nobody will ever get into my stuff again. Dot, dot, dot. Dear Journal, I woke one night to a foul smell I've never come across before. I took a step outside to see what I could have found. What I could find, but I found nothing after searching about the farm. Whatever it is, it must be bad. I should make a trip into the city to see what this is about. Dot, dot, dot. I'm gonna go back outside. You stand in the front yard of your humble home, pondering what you should do next. I'm gonna go to the shed. You attempt to open the door, but the door won't budge. You remember locking it some time ago, but you can't remember what you did with the key. I'm gonna go to the crops again, but I'm not gonna touch the mushrooms. A path divides the crops you have labored so hard to prosper. These past months, a penetrating odor reminds you that your plants are decaying away and time is running short. I'm not going to go into the pen yet. I'm going to follow the path. You continue down the trail for a while until you see a cave off in the distance. You pause, questioning if there could be something helpful in there. I'm going to continue down the path because from what I know about caves, watching SpongeBob, caves are bad. You come to a stop as you stumble upon a broken wagon. Inspect the wagon. You look about the mess, then find bits of food and clothes scattered about the scene. You notice a key on the ground during your search. You pick up the key and continue on your way. Is that my key? After what felt like an hour or two, you reach a bridge. Nearby the path is a small shack, similar to the house you have on the farm. The man that lives there is a kind fellow from what you recall. Maybe he is home. I'm gonna inspect it. You walk towards the structure and knock on the door. Dot, dot, dot. You scratch the back of your head, figuring that the person that lives here is currently occupied, if not elsewhere. You remember picking up a key from the wagon and use it on the door. The door unlocks. Oh, zombies. It's gonna be zombies. Just wait. You decide to help yourself in. Observing the empty room, you realize something terrible must have taken place here. The room is a wreck, just like the wagon. You are overcome with fear as you think of the man that used to dwell here. Inspect the book on the table, open the trap door, and leave the shack. I'm going to inspect the book. You pick up the book and start to flip through the pages. You discover that this is a journal. Reading a passage or two couldn't hurt. Dot dot dot. Today's trading went smoothly. Thank goodness. What I am thrilled most about, however, is that one of my buddies mentioned to me at the conclusion of our day. Apparently, there's a pond nearby that has some of the biggest fish in the region. With a good catch, I can make enough to move things forward. I was caught off guard when he mentioned that nobody has been able to catch any from there. I guess your typical fishing rod won't do the trick. But what can be done about it then? Something to be intrigued about, I suppose. Sorry. Dot 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 dot. These past couple weeks have been really rough for me. My trading business has gone under. I've lost nearly everything I own. This has pushed me to extremes, but that can't be helped now. I am leaving this place forever, never to return. The land is dying, and there will be nothing but darkness here. Anyone reading this should leave while they can. Dot dot dot. You can't find a name to give this man, but regardless of the name, you got chills running down your spine. I'm probably gonna die. I probably should not open the trapdoor. I'm gonna leave the shack because I'm a wuss. Woozle will tell you all about it. You leave the shack and cross the bridge before something bad happens. You cross the bridge safely and continue down the trail. After all that has happened, you feel that you should take a moment to rest. You find a spot under a tree and sit down. Getting comfortable, you tilt your head back against the tree and gaze into the sky. Take a nap or pick at the grass. I have a feeling that since I'm on the trail, if I take a nap, someone might just slit my throat and take whatever I have, even though I have nothing. Pick at grass. As you pick at the grass blades in your reach, the ground begins to shake. Before you can get up, roots from below sprout out of the ground and wrap around your legs. Damn it. You turn around to see a large, angry face looking back at you. Your jaw drops in horror. No sound or scream escapes your tongue as the tightening grip of the roots squeeze what air is left out from your body. Your adventure ends here. Damn it! Oh, man! Achievement unlocked. Nature will rise against you. Oh, jeez. Can I load a game? Oh, I can save! Oh, I'm such a noob. I'm such a noob. Alright, return. I should have been... Oh. F-skip. Yes. Well, I gotta go to the crops. Should I go check the water? I'm gonna go check the water. You inspect the water looking for anything abnormal. You notice that the water has a dark consistency to it. Dropping a stone into it, black particles from the bottom swirl about like a thunderstorm. Your face shrivels in disgust. I'm not going to grab a mushroom. I know. Leave the pen. Leave the pen. I'm going to follow the path. And then I'm going to forward skip. Yes. I'm not going into the cave. Forward skip. Yes. Inspect the wagon. I remember that. You look about the mess and find bits of food and clothes scattered about the scene. You notice a key on the ground. Pick up key. Keep going. Okay. Inspect the shack. Yes. Should I open the trap door? I'm gonna do it. Oh, I should have saved. Wait, quick save. Quick save. Oh, yeah. Quick. Quick one. There we go. There we go. Cool beans, guys. I figured it out. You observe the trapdoor and notice the lock keeping it closed. With a key, you unlock the hatch and get it open. Without thinking, you travel downward. Walking down the steps leading below, the air attacks your body with piercing cold. You notice immediately that there is a woman chained to the wall. She doesn't seem to notice you as you study her. You feel darkness surround you as you stay in this awful place. I'm leaving the shack. I'm not even going to deal with that because I have a bad feeling about that. And, ugh. After all this happened, you feel that you should take a moment to rest. You find a spot in the sky. I'm going to take a nap and see what happens, guys. And I fall asleep within seconds. As my mind wanders, you see a blurry image. Detail emerges as you gaze. You wonder who this might be. A bad feeling then overcomes you, and you realize who it is. You try to wake yourself up. You wake up and jump to your feet, looking about yourself and your surroundings. All seems well. You can't help but feel fearful that something bad will happen to you if you stay here. Moving forward seems like the only logical option now. Yes, that tree right there that you were sitting under is going to strangle you. Let's go. Oh no, a crossroads. Or freaking fork, whatever. You reach a point where the trail splits into two paths. Which way should you go? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, whatever. I'm going left. After continuing down the path for some time, oh, I should probably save. Oh. A quick save, damn it. Okay, return. Seems to be a long game. After continuing down the path for some time, you come to a stop. You notice that there is some sort of trail that leads through the grass up towards a nearby hill. If you had not stopped, you probably would have never noticed. Which way do you go? Continue down the path, follow the trail in the grass, go back where the path split. I'm thinking about going back to where the path split so I can just save real quick. You know, that sort of thing. Just, hey, there we go. Return. Okay, I'm gonna go left again. And then I think... Follow the trail in the grass. I'm gonna continue down the path. I'm gonna be safe about this. Even though every time I try to be safe, it seems to go wrong for me. There must be so many different freaking endings in this game. You walk for some time to find an endless field of grass. There is a stone well near the path. Continue on, inspect the well, go back to the grass trail. If I I'm gonna, oh, it won't let me save. Damn. I'm gonna inspect the well. I'm gonna fall in. You peer down the well. Other than the evident water at the bottom, there's a coin resting against the wall. If possible, you feel like you should go down and take the coin. I'm gonna leave. Nope, I'm gonna leave. Perhaps you may obtain the coin later. You step away from the well. Continue on. Keep on trekking. Walking over hills and grass and grain, you reach the walls of Aramore. Several times a year, you come here to trade goods from the farm. You discover the plague that has spread to your farm has also spread all the way out here. The path before you is overrun with blight. I'm gonna go back. You realize that you must go back. There is no way to reach the city. You walk for some time to find an endless field of grass. There is a stone well near the path. I already went to the well. I'm not grabbing that coin. That's a death trap. I'm gonna go back to the grass trail. I'm gonna see what happens. I gotta go to the trail in the grass. A sword. Oh, I have a feeling I don't want to touch that. Following the subtle trail in the grass, you stumble upon what looks like a grave. I'm gonna quick save that. Because I have a feeling. I'm gonna inspect it. You approach the grave, you look at the sword with intrigue. Before you can touch the sword, a ghostly figure appears in front of you. You freeze before the apparition. ... You, the sword, may I have it? ... Spirit. The blade is cursed. I am bound here by the pain of my past. If you desire this sword, free me from it. You slowly motion for the sword. Fool, only something as pure essence can free me, a rare hope, like a flower found in darkness. I'm just gonna do it since I'm already here. You reach for the sword. Before you can lay a finger on it, the spirit grabs your arm. The sharp pain flows over your body as your flesh melts off your bones. What fragments remain fall to the ground. Your adventure ends here. Damn it! Oh, I'm horrible at this game. Achievement unlocked. A crushed blade. Great! It's literally what the achievement says. Great. I'm gonna load a game. Going to quick. Quick, quick, quick. Quick 3. There we go. Sorry, I'm a little tired today, guys. Follow the trail in the grass. Following the subtle trail in the grass, you stumble upon what looks like a grave, which I am going to leave alone. Continue on. You pause to see that there is a lake nearby. The trail continues on to your right. I'm going to inspect the lake. Quick save. You step near the lake and look down into it. It's probably black. Resting underwater is an orb of some sort sitting at the bottom of the lake. There is something strange about it, as if it were calling to you. I'm gonna die in every possible way, aren't I? You close your eyes and jump into the lake. You open your eyes to see the stone sitting before you. You start to make your way towards it. A large fish comes into view. It quickly notices you with its mouth stretched open. You try to leave for the surface, but the fish catches up to you because, I mean, it's faster. It's a fish. It's in water. You quickly find yourself helpless before the creature, and you die. You close your eyes as the giant fish rips your body apart with its teeth. You die a very painful death. Your adventure ends here. Achievement unlocked. You don't need a fishing permit. Gosh. I'm gonna die so much in this game. Like, I'm gonna try not to die, and then I'm gonna die. I quick saved. Bastards. Which way do you go? I'm gonna follow the trail in the grass again, because I wanna see what's over there. Continue on. Continue along the trail. The faint trail comes to an end. There is a collection of stone pillars down the hill. Beyond the hill is a large field of grass. I'm gonna inspect the stone pillars because there's probably more ghosts to kill me. You stand before the large stones arranged in the shape of a circle. In the center is a stone with what appears to be some sort of slot or hole. No doubt about it, something is meant to be placed here. Like a cursed sword? Seeing that you can't do anything, you head back. I didn't die. Oh, I didn't die. Thank goodness. The faint trail comes to an end. There is a collection of stone pillars down the hill. Blah, blah, blah. Ah, I didn't mean to press that. Back. Back. Explore the field. You find yourself... Oh, I'm gonna quick save that. You find yourself gazing over a grass field with hills rolling off into the distance. A unicorn! As if a trick upon your eyes, you see a unicorn run across the field. It disappears out of sight before you can do anything. Surely the unique powers of a unicorn can help you with your quest. But there is clearly something wrong. If only there was a way to charm it. The faint trail comes to an end, blah, blah, blah. I'm gonna go back to the sword. I'm gonna talk to the spirit dude. Back to the grave. I didn't mean to press that. I got too ahead of myself. But yeah. Blah, blah, blah. I'm gonna inspect the grave. Before you can touch the sword, ghostly figure. Freeze. Dot, dot, dot. Can I have that sword? Nah, brah, it's cursed. Why would you want it? If you desire this sword, free me from it. You slowly motion for the sword. Fool! Only something of a pure essence can free me. A rare hope, like a flower found in darkness. I'm gonna back away from the sword. You listen to the specter and leave the sword. The figure fades out of view. Well, I mean, there's nothing much I can do because, I mean, obviously it seems that the orb at the bottom of the lake can help me lure the unicorn, and the unicorn can get him out of the freaking sword, and the sword can go into the field, and we'll see what that does. That's just my mind thinking. I don't know if that's actually what it's gonna do. So, I'm gonna go back where the paths split, and I'm gonna go down the right way. Watch, watch. I'm gonna die as soon as I hit that right one. I bet you. Go right. You reach the end of the pathway. In the distance is a tower looking over the area. A gate secures passage to the area with a wall around the property. Also of interest, there is a tree that has a hole carved into it. Now, I think if I go to the gate, I'm gonna get shot. If I inspect the tree, it's gonna try and eat me, but why not? You approach the tree and notice the hole is big enough to fit your hand in it. That's a bad idea. You look and see something shiny in the hole, as if it were metal. Feeling around with your hand, you find three knobs. One on the right, one centered in the middle, and one on the left. Well, I mean, we're all gonna die anyway, so why not? Left. Dot, dot, dot. Right. Dot, dot, dot. Middle. Dot, dot, dot. The knobs lock in place. You wait for a moment, but nothing happens. It must be some sort of combination. Press the knobs. Middle. Right. Ah, I didn't mean to do that. Nuts. Press the knobs. Left. Dot. Right. Dot. Middle. I already did that, didn't I? Damn it. Okay, I'm just gonna leave this alone. Okay, because I have a feeling that it's not gonna be good for me if I stay here. Because I'm just gonna sit here and waste all of your guys' time. You reach the end of the pathway. In the distance is a tower looking over the area. A gate secures passage to the area with a wall around the property. Yes. I'm gonna go up to the gate. Oh, look, it's from the beginning. You approach the gate cautiously. Well, I mean, you should really do anything cautiously in this game because this game, you die. And I love it. This is actually a really well made game. I love the art style. It's very, very good. And I'm just going to leave this off here because I'm probably over my time limit because I'm not doing my recording on my phone. I don't have my times. So I just kind of was playing, not looking at the clock. And Woozle's probably going to get mad because it's probably over 20 minutes knowing me. But, I just wanted to give a shout out to Woozle for doing awesome, getting us some sponsorships. I know I mentioned Psycho Audio in the beginning, so yeah, it would be really cool if you guys checked them out. So if you like this, like and subscribe. If you didn't, then well, I guess you must be a Woozle fan. But seriously, guys, if you guys could leave me like tips, what you think in the comments, just kind of help me out here because I said this in our last collab. I'm a noob. I don't know exactly what I should be going for, so I'm just trying to be myself. And I mean, it seems to be working, I guess. So I'm just gonna let you guys go. Make sure to check out some of Woozle's stuff as well, and have a wonderful day, guys. I'll see you next time.